What's up, everybody? My Wolfaholics Rex the Extreme World here, and we are going to do an unboxing review. But first, let me show you what type of unboxing we'll be doing. Let me at least, well, actually, no, I should show. Last night I went somewhere to get some new things. Well, originally wanted to sell, but use some of that given money that I just got from trading in to purchasing a few things. So, yeah, let's start with this girl. The one who I wanted to get for a while. Actually, I was surprised by who this was. Yep, that's right. It's Sisu. Wave hi. Apparently, I was not expecting to have see this figure. I actually never once saw this before. I never did. I saw a set where she was like a posed standing figure with a base, with the set that had Raya, Neytiri, Tong, Boone. I don't remember if Noi was involved, but she was probably there. As well as the Dragon Pearl. No, not Dragon Pearl. Dragon Gem. And I just couldn't resist this. And you won't believe this. After we finally got to the top, to the front where the cash register is, I was expecting either 30, which was, well, look at her, she's bigger. I mean, I have that set of Sisu, but my first time with Sisu was a regular size long plush of her. Not big, but sort of like tiny, but between medium. I got on the set, the DVD, and the Funko Pop of Sisu. I also have the well, this now. If only they made a video game for you, I would totally buy. If it was for Lego, it would be cool. Or if it was some sort of adventure RPG game where you get to play as either Rai or Sisu. Yes, definitely. Anywho, she was $5.95, $6. I was not expecting that. So I also had to go down and thought maybe either 18 or 15 or even $13 or even 10. But 6? That's actually a fair bargain. Before I got alongside her, I also got the very first plush that I've been trying to give her. Okay, I have a SpongeBob plush. I have a Patrick plush, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs, and the giant plankton I may have shown you, or I think I have. Yeah, whatever. But now, I got Sandy. Howdy, y'all. Yep, in her bikini too, but we're not gonna get down to her. Yeah, you just stay with Cece, girl. Honestly, Sandy would be my second favorite character behind Squidward. Yep, Squidward's my first character. I thought it was once SpongeBob, but SpongeBob's down to 3 at least. 3. Oh, speaking of Funko Pops, you won't believe a few weeks ago or so, or maybe like a week ago, I was at Target and there was this backward shelf that didn't have few Funko Pops, and guess who I found? From Marvel Rivals, I got in Venom. My top Vanguard. Captain America now being second, and third being Devil Dinosaur. I'm so happy. But this is not an unboxing video. While technically Marvel is owned by Disney, this is not him. We are going to get straight into it. Okay, just let me set these guys up. So you all remember that I played Disney Mirrorverse. But that was after I was playing a few bits of Disney Sources Arena. Around 2022, I guess. So, they actually made action figures for these characters, and here's my first guy. Sully. I found my most top played tank. I mean, then again, he's able to give you shields, stun enemies. What's not to love about this guy? Total protector. If I had to put him in Marvel Rivals, he would be a Vanguard alongside Venom. No idea what Skylander element would be. He would probably be magic, but he's wearing spear tech armor, but I believe that it's now laugh power or something. Like, who knows? Uh, then after him, I've collected another tank. My second favorite character to play in that game. Look for the. You all know the words. It's Baloo. But this is not the jungle Baloo. If you haven't noticed, this is Polygear. If you are a fan of Disney, this is Tailspin. So this is Balloon von Krumwald the Third. Or the 13th? Yeah. So yes, I have his sword, although whenever I was, the whole playing, I still have that inner child with me, like to play with the toys and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. Never get rid of the child. That's what my grandfather used to say, and I'm sticking to it. Uh, so, sadly they didn't give him his shield. I mean, they didn't even give him a usable backpack, but if I were to turn him into a Skylander, you would use most stuff like this. Heck, his Sky Chi power would, or actually, he would be a supercharger of the air element with his Sea Duck. And let's move on. We also have the second B-layered character, but she is not a tank. She is actually, yes, Cinderella's a tank, but she wasn't involved yet. It's just so sad that they didn't add Mushu in. He has an M in there. He could be a melee if he wanted to. No. He wouldn't be a melee, or... he could possibly... No, he can't be a tank either. They're mostly mostly defensive and literally giant and bulky characters compared to melee and strategist. Yeah, he would be a strategist. Speaking of the support guardians, we have someone who would totally be a sorcerer of either the magic or life element, since her weapon is a rose. It's none other than my top favorite princess of Disney, Belle. I will admit that they probably had to, since she technically started off in the first movie of hers with a blue dress and white, but I would have been fine with some yellow involved. Sure, there's yellow on her cape, but that doesn't remotely fit in. She has her bow and stuff. You can even see right there. Wait, I know it might look like a heart to you at a certain angle, but here, let me turn it around. There. You see the petals now? That's where it is. I had to turn it around, but maybe I should... yeah, that's right. There. Now you can see her and the petal. Shame that the beast didn't become a character. The thing with Belle is that she would be a standing character. You would basically just wave her around like a wand. That's it. You wouldn't be able to move her arms like this guy or perform wrestling moves of this guy. I actually might want to make a wrestling series of myself. But anywho, here is the last guardian I have, since I literally do not have any melees or range, which is sort of sad. I would love to get Goofy, but I do not have Goofy. Don't have Anger, or Minnie Mouse, or Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey Mouse, or Donald Duck, who was surprisingly a tank instead of a melee, and don't even have Genie or Buzz Lightyear. But here he is. Hello, I am Baymax. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, he doesn't really do much moving around. You can just move his chest here and there, just not his legs. Can't really move his fists around. You can at least make him do his elbows, move his head. Actually, I never got around to moving his head. Actually, I don't even think he can move his head at all. It was given... Hero made him both soft and cuddly, but also had a bit of armor from his red thing, but not really. Oh, I just realized it was that Band-Aid. I'd never noticed that. It makes sense why he's more of a tank as well. Supportive tank. Never got around to mostly using him or Hero. But anywho, it is time to unveil the character who was my top support. Granted, Scrooge McDuck was the first character who reached a lot of stars, like 5, but he was not made into a character. So this boxing video, which we finally get to, if you see right here, get ready for the review. There's Buzz right there. He's arranged. And finally, here we go. We got Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh my goodness, I had to make a video about this. I do have a new 360 game, which is at World's End, but my 360 is not set up yet. I mean, it's a new one, but anywho, we got Captain Jack Motherfudgin Jack Sparrow. Oh, it's so good to. And apparently, compared to his Sorcerer's Arena take, he was a offensive character, but who can charm opponents to attacking other their own teammates. But this time he is a support, and if you don't, and if to those who haven't played the game or seen pictures of it, he apparently got afflicted with a curse. Dang. Sometimes I'm building up saliva in my mouth and it messes up my speech pad. So he has been affected with a curse, and apparently while he's still alive, but he has his own right hand skeletal base. Like he could probably scratch many opponents. Oh, that would be a good idea to add. I mean, I technically already have Jack Sparrow in WWE 2K19, but to make this version of him, I mean, make a lot of Disney characters, like bring Hercules in within an Olympic slam, or the inverted Olympic slam. Actually, the inverted Olympic slam may not be a good choice for Hercules. I think the Olympic slam is better as a finisher, his own finisher. And he's technically Roman. I haven't actually played Smite in a long time. I needed to take a break from that. And oh my gosh, it's only been 12 minutes. Only been 12. I thought it was. Oh, then I'm speeding through. Anywho, what else does he do? His special ability, like, he's basically a ranged support, like all support characters. So he shoots out tiny orbs, but he can also charge it up and then shoot more. That's where the skeleton part comes in. That's where he shoots. Sadly, he does not wield a sword because he's not a melee character. It's like they wanted him. I mean, then again, he's sometimes usually running away from dangerous foes like Davy Jones, Blackbeard, and that's and even Salvatore, whoever that guy is. But yeah, that's exactly it. And what this guy was 1195, but we are going to so his special ability when he has those curse, like he has a max stack of stack of curse tokens or something. Well, his tokens would be turned into to give healing to either Soli, Blue, Baymax, or Bell. But here's the kicker: I used Jack Sparrow only with Soli, or by 2 different choices. If you remember that one video I made, Ariel or Eve. And so, in order to beat Hades, anywho, it's time we open him. Okay, here he comes. Wait, hold on. He also has a card in here, that's right. And, oh, he comes with a stand. He's actually a character that comes with a stand. I didn't think about that. Oh, hold on a minute. Holy moly, this guy is completely articulate, guys. Well, not his bone. Oh my goodness, look at this. It goes back. Alright, well, then again, his bone. Oh, wait. Okay, gotta be very careful with this guy. I mean, look how cool this guy looks already. Ah, found that part. Oh, he's just like Bell, but he can at least move his legs. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, there it is. Oh, man. I mean, I found him like this. He was not once. They did not once take him out of his thing. Look, even his toesies can move. Like, how weird is that, guys? Oh, police. Oh, yes, it does. You're going to keep it at that. He's not moving his. Oh my goodness, he can go this way too. Gary. Dang, very difficult to afford this still. Ah, there you go. That's one down. Okay, but now we also have his little this thing here. Like, I guess it could be any. Well, it could be anyone. So he's an action figure that can also be focused on. Oh my gosh, it works. Or maybe it was supposed to be the right. Perfect. I mean, he's a little wobbly, yes, but that'll work. Surely they should have kept him. If only I could find him a ball of Scrumpy, but now we gotta figure out how this goes on him. Hmm. Ah, I think I got it. I mean, it looks simple enough. Oh, wait. Haha. Got it without having to look it up. Awesome. Oh, that's his muscle. That makes total sense. Also, this is so done. Difficult here. I'm gonna have to look this up after all. What do you know? Because I'm gonna have to see how this fool holds his projectile. But still, yeah, it's right there. Anywho, let's get to the card and then try to end the video quick enough. Okay, let's see. He's a support. Okay, so let's start off with his stats. The stats are a star and a pyramid. That's the symbol, but the stat symbols are either a red sword, blue shield, yellow for probably critical hit, and green for health. So apparently, we'll start with the last place. So it's from the top to bottom. It's sword, shield, reticle. Sword, shield, reticle, and health. So his attack is 4, but that's third in the top 3 stats. His second is his critical chance, and his health is 6. Surprisingly, if I still have Soli, I can show you what I mean by that. Or I can just look up what the cards show, and that would be easier. So here's what he looks like, and there's proof right there. Try to make sure that he doesn't look blurry, but you can see him now. There's the support. Captain Jack Sparrow. Why is it Jack Sparrow? It should be Captain Jack Sparrow. But then again, he's alone. He doesn't have his... Well, doesn't have his crew with him right now. Anywho, the bio states, Captain Jack Sparrow's life rises and falls with the tides, blessed with incredible luck, yet burdened by numerous curses. But stellar magic has allowed him to turn these things to his advantage, channeling the power of his curses to restore his friends. That's where the support gets him. Though he is still a bit of a rogue, Jag is unswervingly faithful to his crew and supports them even when there be squalls ahead. And that's there be squalls ahead. Yeah. Made by Mark McFarlane Toys. Shout out to them. Anywho, I wish this game was still there. I mean, they could have brought in characters like Aladar from Dinosaur. Actually, I was born in the year that it came out. They should have brought Mushu. If you have Mulan, bring Mushu or General Li Shang. Bring Sisu in as a tank who can heal, like Baloo, but have 3 heavy chances of either tail whipping for the low rank, medium being the fog breath, and her top heavy bar would be to roar and stun her enemies. Sort of a high risk with that one, but her special ability heals, and basic attack damage probably involve a few claw attacks, tail whips, horns, who knows. Or add a 4th heavy bar where before she roars, she can... Or after the tail whip, you release and hit the dash, who knows. Well, then again, she can already dash, but she has a passive about... I mean, she's a water character, of course she would. Who else should be in there? Clarabelle. Daisy Duck managed again, but not Clarabelle. Rebecca Cunningham should have showed up since this is Tailspin Baloo. Why didn't they bring Rebecca Cunningham? Should have brought... I mean, they brought Peter Pan and Captain Hook as attackers and Tinkerbell as a ranged character. but they didn't bring Wendy. They brought Dory. That's good. And she's a support, obviously. No, wait. Yeah, she's a support. Brought both Mr. Incredible, Violet Parr, and Dash Parr, and yet they didn't bring Helen Parr. She would probably have been a melee for sure with that stretchable ability of hers. And quite possibly there should have been extra characters and stuff. Brought Will Turner. I mean, they got Elizabeth Swan as a ranged character who throws golden feathers, and yet Jack Sparrow's a support and she's a range, and there's not even Will Turner. Not even Davy Jones or Josh Me Gibbs. Heck, it would have been funny to see Ragetti as a character. Could have brought Randall Boggs. Maybe Tyler Tuskman from Monsters at Work. The adorable snowman from Monsters Incorporated and Monsters at Work. Surprisingly, they didn't even give Lightning McQueen or my boy Tow Mater roles, although Tow Mater would definitely be a tank. T for tow truck. I mean, double T for tow truck, one T for tank. And while Lightning McQueen would be a melee. And Sally would be a support. S-lettered class to role to an S-lettered character. Ranged, I think I would put for ranged be Finn McMissile. Or Guido. No, or Red, since he's the fire truck. Or even Mater would have some firearms, but he's still a tank. No. I think Mater, if like Goofy, could also be a range, or be a tank who can be also a probably involved with his backwards driving or something, using some tofu, some heavy fire with a, I mean, sort of like Caesar, he would probably be given some 3 bars or 4, who knows. But, anywho, you know what, we're getting off topic. It's time to end the video. And I hope you all enjoyed the unboxing of it. Oh, dang. Went over my crotch, but then used my left foot to pick this up. This is apparently going to be a difficult thing. You are so difficult. But anywho, I hope you all enjoy, and see you all next time. Bye!